Okay, next. No questions. Yes, go on.
I'm curious with the Rachmaninoff piece,
Yes.
how you would keep the pianist on the same page as the rest of the orchestra, because I noticed he knew it so well, obviously, that he was just flying with it. But how do you, as a conductor, deal with?
You know, it's like this. We, as a conductor and as an orchestra, we need to know it as well as he does. Now, with the soloist, we are serving him. He's not serving us in a way. And so it's very important that during the rehearsal, if during the rehearsal he is going to put some, you know, some timing there, going forward, going backwards, a little bit here and there. And as a conductor and as an orchestra, we always pray that he does the same thing at the concert. But you know, he's a fantastic pianist, and although sometimes it was a little faster, sometimes it was a little slower, I thought that we were quite together. So yeah, you need to know the piece very well, and you know, everything is in the rehearsal. So important that you are together in the rehearsal, so you have confidence when you go on stage and play that piece. But you are right; it's a very tricky piece. Rachmaninoff always writes for the piano and the orchestra really that, you know, pianist can be as free as he wants, and we just have to follow. That's our task. Yes, please.
How do you typically spend rehearsing pieces like this, like the piece that you did with solos, and when does he actually come into that process?
Okay, the process is this. We normally start with the major piece on the program, which is of course the Bruckner today. Yes. And then after, I would say, the second day he will come in, and I have rehearsed already the orchestral part for the pianist. And then when he comes in on the third day, we have the main rehearsal, and on the fourth day we have the, general rehearsal. Yes, usually we start with the main work, with the main symphony, and then other things comes later.
In the program, it said something along the lines of that you're considered. I think it said something along the lines of you're considered one of the masters of Bruckner's work, composer or conducting Bruckner's work. What made you decide to specialize on with his pieces?
You have to see. These people are concentrating. It's like this. I was brought up as a child with the Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra. And I was the leader of that orchestra. Now, that orchestra from Amsterdam has an incredible Bruckner tradition since the beginning of the existence of that orchestra. They played Bruckner from the, I would say, first day. So this tradition is, it's in my blood. And I know that it is not a composer which is so beloved in the United States at some parts. I conducted the 5th Symphony of him in Chicago last year, and the audience is more, I would say, they know the pieces better than at certain other places. So I see it as my duty to bring it here, and so you as an audience get to know it better and better. Because